What's up, guys? It's Keith, the King of Automation. And if you've clicked on this link, that means that you chose the button that says you wanted to start your own car rental fleet, okay? So what that means here is that you're interested in listing your vehicle on Turo, Hire Car, any of those platforms. And of course, we have AC2Go that's here at Autopreneur Club. And guys, it's not a long, drawn out process. It's not super difficult. You don't need $100,000 to get this done. I'm gonna tell you how to get this all done, and it's gonna be, if you have no car, under $6,000 to get this done. If you already have a car, then it's even better for you because it's gonna be way cheaper, right? So let's get right to it. Not rocket science, guys. We're starting your own fleet. You obviously want to create an LLC so that those liabilities can be on the business, right? So you can create an LLC. If you're not able to do it or you're not familiar with what needs to be done, great. Auto Tax Club, which is right here under the under the brand of Autopreneur Club, we can help start an LLC just for you, okay? So once your LLC is established, we have verified that the state has approved your name. We now can issue your EIN through the IRS, and we can move down to the next step, which is purchasing a vehicle. So if you clicked on the tab that says Auto Dealership Club, you know that we have a dealership here where we can purchase a vehicle for you, okay? So you have that option available, but you are also able to bring your own car. So let's just say you purchased another vehicle and you have a car already. That means that half the battle is already done for you. You just need to bring the vehicle down and you're good to go. If you don't have a car, no worries. We can purchase it for you. So we can do it via cash. You let us know what your budget is and we will go look for a vehicle within the means of your budget, okay? Now that's reasonably. Typically, we're gonna say that that's gonna be around $5,000 to have a decent cash vehicle, okay? If you're not able to do that, don't worry, you're not out of the game. You can finance a vehicle. There are gonna be certain parameters that we're gonna recommend for you. Like example, I do not recommend your car note being over $250 a month. So you would want to get with us for the sweet spot of what vehicle that you would look at so that you could keep your note around $250 or under. Yes, this does happen. We have tons of members that have a note of $250 and below. Those are the ones that listened, okay? So make sure that you listen. You are purchasing a membership for a reason, okay? So that's part of purchasing the vehicle. So whether you do it cash, whether you finance it, whether you bring your own, whichever option you choose, we can help you get on to the next step, okay? And what is that? Adding an insurance and registration. So obviously if you just purchased the vehicle, then we'll have to get the commercial insurance added for you. If you don't know how to do it already, we can assist you with that. We'll get the insurance link out to you and assist getting the insurance added, okay? Obviously, the vehicle will need to be registered, so we'll get the necessary paperwork to make sure that the vehicle is registered. If you put it in your personal name, then you'll have to register it personally. If you bought it in your business name, then you can register it under your business name. Either way, we can help you with that if you're not certain, right? 2 easy steps. You have your registration, you have your insurance, which means that your vehicle is now rent ready. So you would then drop your vehicle off at the clubhouse, unless we purchased it for you. And guess what? From there, we do all the rest. Let's talk about what doing all the rest looks like. What does we do the rest mean? Let's briefly go through it because we don't want to make this webinar go on and on, okay? So now you guys drop the vehicle off to the clubhouse. We're going to get the vehicle and we're going to start off by doing an inspection, okay? So my team is going to do a walk around of the vehicle. We're going to take pictures of the vehicle, let you know what damages we see, if there are any damages, because we're talking about used cars for the most part. Some people do drop off new, but we recommend used vehicles. So there are going to be some light wear and tear that's on the vehicle. We'll make a note of that. Make sure that everything is annotated on your file and we know where we're going from there, okay? Depending upon the inspection, if something needs to be done, we'll let you know. Like, for example, if the mechanic is recommending brakes or anything that may cause your car not to be rent ready for a customer, we will let you know about that, okay? Great. Next thing, we're gonna have GPS installation in case you don't have it already. Why? Because we wanna protect your asset. It's different from a house, right? So rental cars can be just as powerful as real estate on the front end because the money is coming, right? Really quickly. However, the difference is the home is not gonna be picked up and moved anywhere, right? Your asset can be picked up today and be in California by the end of the week if you don't have a GPS. So we wanna make sure we have the GPS installed so that if there is an issue with payment, anything that's going on with your vehicle, our team can shut the car down, and then we'll give you the option to have the vehicle recovered by our team, or you can get it towed. But we wanna have your asset protected to minimize any lost revenue, okay? Detail. Depending upon the condition that you left your vehicle in, we're gonna obviously make sure that our product is rent ready because it has our brand attached to it, right? So we know that the cars are not brand new, but we want to have something presentable that if I was bringing my wife, I would be okay for her getting that vehicle, right? We tried to present this same product to our customers. So we'll make sure that the vehicle is detailed, clean. If it's not, we're going to send you some recommendations on what we think needs to be done so that the car gets rent ready, okay? Once we got all of that done, we are now ready for your onboarding. So John's gonna list your car. We're gonna upload all of the pictures, get all of that stuff in. We're gonna make sure we have a copy of your registration, we have a copy of your insurance, and we're all set to get your car on rent, right? So typically at our location, within 24 to 72 hours after we get your car in our hand, provided that there is nothing else that needs to be done. If the car is rent ready, your car is typically on rent, okay? After your car is on rent, we go live. That is when you'll have a call with one of our staff members where we will review your portal. So we'll review your hire car dashboard and your AC to go dashboard. Those are our two main platforms. We can go over Turo if you're one that likes Turo, and we can continue to do that. But most of the money that we generate at our clubhouse comes from hire car and AC to go, okay? But we'll review whichever portals that you decided. So whether that's Get Around, Hire Car, Avail, whatever it is, we'll go over it with you. If you don't understand it already, make sure that you do. Some of you guys are in the business and y'all just transition over, so that session may be a little less, okay? What happens after that? Your car is now on rent. You're gonna have a system that we use, a small dispatch system. That is where you will check in on your business. The predominant amount of contact comes through this particular app. So you will get your daily check-ins. We'll say, hey, your car is up to date. Oh, your renter's a little late. This renter rents from us a while. They're always late. It's typically not an issue. If we find it's an issue, we'll let you know. But our team is watching your vehicle, okay? So that you're not doing anything, okay? So this is where the separation comes from with what do you guys do that I can't do myself? Well, we do a lot of things here, but obviously with anything in any business, you can do it yourself. Here, we just make this business completely passive. Why? Because we have owners that are in Jersey, New York, Arizona, Cali, Florida. They're all over the place doing all types of things. Other business owners, nurses, people that are, some people just retire, right? But they obviously don't want to use the time. So we're doing it for you. So you don't have to call your customer. You don't have to find out why they're late. You don't have to do any of that because our team is going to do your daily admin updates. And then if we see that there is an issue, we will get in contact with you and let you know what our recommendation is, and we would find out how you would like to proceed. Why? Because it's still your rental fleet, okay? Maintenance. So if we find out something's going on with your vehicle, our team will find out what needs to be done. We'll get it scheduled to get to the mechanic. We have a discounted mechanic. Well, we have a couple that we try to get them to because the labor is less. And of course, we can get you discounted parts. So we try to minimize the amount of expenses going out from your monthly revenue. So we'll find out what's going on. We'll get an invoice to you through the dispatch app, and then you can let us know whether you approve or not, or if you want us to just ground your car. Just all depends, okay? So with the maintenance, we'll let you know what it is. Again, you will take care of your invoices. We're just gonna let you know how much it is. We're gonna try to find the cheapest route. Sometimes we call and get salvage parts because it's cheaper. It just depends on what's going on. Some parts we don't recommend salvage parts because those may not necessarily be any better than what's in your vehicle. So it just depends on what's going on. But know that whatever situation that we face, we're going to try to find the most cost-effective way to keep your business going, okay? Claims. There is no easy way for claims, right? It's just claims. Insurance companies are going to try to get out of things. We're going to go back and forth with them for however long that takes. But guess what? You don't have to do the claims process. There's a minimal amount that you'll have to participate in. And typically that is, of course, giving verification that Autopreneur is able to act on your behalf as far as the claim is concerned. And then lastly, at the end, when it is now time for you to input your ACH information so that you can receive your payment for your claim. But all the things in between, our staff will handle for you, and if anything that we need to get from you, we will get with you. So we handle all of the claims for you, okay? So what does this mean? We do the rest. You got a whole breakdown of things that we do, and I haven't even gotten into the other half of things that we've done behind the scenes to make sure that everybody's fleet is up and going. But at the end of the day, this is the basics of what it takes to start a CarShare fleet and have us manage it for you so that you don't have to do a damn thing. And guess what? It's really, really cost efficient, guys. I don't know what price you're expecting because I've seen all kinds of stuff on social media, but it's only $5.99 to join our club, okay? And so in a sense, for a fee of $5.99 each year that you have a business, you do business with us, we are giving you our staff to utilize to grow and scale your business, okay? Now, in addition to that, we also charge $100 per month per car. So, if you know anything about this business, you know that this is dirt cheap. If you don't even know anything about this business, just simply go to get your car washed and tell me that you paid less than $20. Typically, it's not gonna happen. So here, we have all of this that's going on for you for a simple $100 fee per car. Price is unmatched, and it's unmatched for a reason. We want to get this information out to everybody that is needing to add additional income into their home and not really sure how to do it. This is an efficient way to get it done that is not super cost effective, guys. You guys can pair up with somebody and put $5,000 together to get started and scale from there. You can finance one vehicle and scale from there. You just have to be smart, you know? You see a lot of stuff that's telling you to grab all of these different cars and do all of these different things. You want to be careful with that, because don't forget, if you go and get a Range Rover and a Porsche Panamera saying one's going to pay for the other, not saying that that's not correct, but if somebody hits your Porsche Panamera, do you have the funds to continue to pay for that until the claims are done? You know, you just have to think. So sometimes you might want to scale first before you start trying to do some things that might be over your head. But at this particular point, this is the end of the webinar. It's really simple, guys. All you have to do right now is click the link and you're all signed up. So of course, after claims, we're going to get into what everybody wants to know. Is this worth it, right? So what do the financials look like, right? And so we talked about two different options. One paying cash for the vehicle, and then the other would be financing the vehicle. So we're gonna take a look at both, and then you get to decide what is best for you, okay? So the first thing that we wanna talk about is the myths with cars, right? So a lot of you guys tend to think that newer may mean that you're gonna make more money from the vehicle than an older vehicle. And that it can be the case with more of your luxury type vehicles. When you're talking about your basic sedans and your basic economy cars, a Sentra is a Sentra, a Camry is a Camry, okay? So what does that mean? If we have a 2013 Nissan Sentra and a 2019 Nissan Sentra or a 2020 Nissan Sentra, a Sentra is a Sentra. The car is still only going to do, just depending on where you are and who you are and the accessibility to your customers, here our Sentras will go from $45 to $50, okay? That's it, right? So it doesn't matter if you bring me a 2022 Sentra. A 2022 Sentra is still a Sentra. It's not going to get out of that car class. It's still limited in size. So we're still going to make the same money. That's a big problem, right? Because people think, I need to bring you a newer car, a nicer car. No, you just need to bring me a decent car that's clean, that has Bluetooth, and guess what? I'm still gonna bring you this same $1,000 a month that you can get from the 2019 Sentra, okay? So it's not gonna be a significant difference until we change car class. So we're talking about a mid-size vehicle or a full-size that's gonna earn a little bit more for you, okay? But in the example that we have, we got your basic cash car. We made $1,000 in revenue off of for the month, okay? Now, the reason I love cash cars, there is no monthly note. So the only thing that this person has to pay is their commercial insurance, which is around $75, and then their admin fee to Autopreneur, okay? And of course, there are gonna be months that you're gonna have oil changes and brakes and everything, but this is just your basic example, okay? On your basic example, that's all we're gonna have. And you're gonna have months that that's all you have. There's nothing else. So the profit that we're looking at for that 2013 Sentra that you probably paid $5,000 for if you're smart is $825. Rental properties average at $400 a month, $825. Now, again, I'm not saying that this is better than rental properties because rental properties have a lot better values, especially long-term. But we're talking about an easy way to get passive income. This is what we're talking about, okay? Now, if you don't have the cash, it is what it is, right? In this example, this is a 2019 Sentra. This is a real life example. One of our members has a 2019 Sentra. They're gonna bring in $1,000 a month with that vehicle. They have a $285 car note. The commercial insurance is $75. Their admin fee is $100. So their profit margin left for that vehicle, it's still $540. Again, we're hearing a lot of real estate properties having a hard time busting $400. With the 2019 Sentra, you are still at $540. Again, this is a month with no oil changes, no brakes, no control arm issues, no mass airflow issues, you know? So you're gonna have those months just like you're gonna have in real estate where the hot water heater's down, whatever, the roof has got a leak in it. It's all the same. One problem, one risk for the home is a risk on the car world. But in a quick snapshot, this can give you an idea of what it looks like to buy a car in cash and see what the numbers look like versus buying a financed car and seeing what the numbers look like. All right? So, 99. Annual membership, and this allows you to have Autopreneur work and manage your business for you. So in a sense, you're paying $5.99 for the year, and you have now hired, you have access to our staff, okay? For your car, which I just told you in the financials example, it's $100 per month per car. So if you got one car, it's just $100 that you pay us. If you have multiple vehicles, then it's $100 for each vehicle. I've already told you what we do for the admin fee, so you see that we go way above and beyond the $100 that is sent in for the car. But the price is very affordable, and all you gotta do now is just click the link and become a member, and we'll get you going to passive income every month without fail.